Jada, I love you. G.I. Jane 2, can't wait to see it. All right? Oh, wow. Wow. Will Smith just smacked the shit out of me.
From Will Smith slapping the host of the Oscars on live television.
So all I can say is, suck it, Jesus, this award is my God now!
To Kathy Griffin getting censored by the TV Academy for one sentence. Here are 10 times comedians got checked at award shows. Starting with the most watched live confrontation in awards history. Chris Rock slapped by Will Smith March 27th, 2022, the 94th Academy Awards. Chris Rock walks out to present Best Documentary Feature. He has 6 minutes of jokes prepared. The audience expects a normal Oscars monologue. Within seconds, the most watched live confrontation in television history is about to unfold.
But now, let's please welcome Chris Rock.
Yes. Oh! Wow, what a night, everybody!
Rock works the room. He cracks jokes about masks, about Macbeth, about Javier Bardem and his wife both being nominated. Then he turns to Jada Pinkett Smith, sitting in the front row. Jada has been public about her alopecia diagnosis. Her head is shaved, and Rock leans into the bit.
Jada, I love you. G.I. Jane 2, can't wait to see it, all right? That was a nice one, okay.
Rock laughs. The audience laughs. Jada rolls her eyes, and then Will Smith stands up from his front row seat. He walks across the Dolby Theater stage, and on live international television, 3 rapid-fire moments unfold in under 15 seconds.
I'm out here. Uh-oh, Richard. Oh, wow. Wow. Will Smith just smacked the shit out of me.
The slap connects. The international feed catches it unmuted. Rock holds it together. The audience doesn't know if it's a bit, and then Rock has to keep doing his job.
Yes.
It was a G.I. Jane joke.
Keep my wife's name out your mouth.
I'm going to, okay? Okay. That was a greatest night in the history of television. Okay.
The clip racks up tens of millions of views in the first 24 hours. Smith resigns from the Academy. He's banned from the Oscars for 10 years. Rock declines to press charges and addresses the slap a year later in his Netflix special Selective Outrage. While Rock got physically checked, this next host got frozen out by the most powerful woman in the room. Joe Coy bombs the Golden Globes. January 7th, 2024, the 81st Golden Globes. Joe Coy walks onto the stage at the Beverly Hilton. He had 10 days to prepare. The audience is packed with A-listers: Taylor Swift, Robert De Niro, Margot Robbie, Ryan Gosling. And within 90 seconds, Joe Coy is bombing in real time.
I was watching Oppenheimer. I loved Oppenheimer. I just got one complaint. Needed another hour. So I felt like it needed some more backstory.
The jokes aren't landing. The room stays cold. He pivots to Barbie, and he delivers the line that empties the air out of the entire ballroom.
Oppenheimer is based on a 721-page Pulitzer Prize-winning book about the Manhattan Project. And Barbie is on a plastic doll with big boobs.
The audience visibly recoils. Margot Robbie is sitting right there. Greta Gerwig is sitting right there. Taylor Swift is sitting right there. The room has decided. And then Joe Coy does the most cited mistake of the entire monologue.
Yo, I got the gig 10 days ago. You want a perfect monologue? Yo, shut up.
He throws his writers under the bus on stage, on live television, in front of every working comedy writer in Hollywood. And then he doubles down.
You're kidding me, right? Slow down. I wrote some of these, and they're the ones you're laughing at. Look.
The room turns. Variety, Deadline, The Hollywood Reporter, NBC News all run pieces the next morning. And later in the set, when Joe Coy makes a joke about white people stealing everything, the camera catches De Niro stone-faced, the audience cringing.
You guys stole everything. Not like 97%. You guys stole 100% of everything. You took the land, you took the oil, You took the premise of the movie?
Joe Coy admits on Good Morning America the next morning that it hurts. He's not invited back. The Globes pivot to Nikki Glazer the next year. While Joe Coy got frozen out by an entire ballroom, this next host got frozen out by an entire industry. Ricky Gervais goes nuclear on Hollywood, January 16th, 2011, the 68th Golden Globes. Ricky Gervais is hosting for the second time. He walks out, raises a beer, and within 30 seconds delivers a line about Charlie Sheen that nobody in the room is ready for.
Thank you. Hello. And hello. Welcome to the 68th Annual Golden Globe Awards, live from the Beverly Hilton Hotel in Los Angeles. It's going to be a night of partying and heavy drinking. Or as Charlie Sheen calls it, breakfast.
The audience laughs nervously, and then Gervais just keeps going. He breaks down what Sheen actually did over New Year's. The drugs, the porn star, the hotel room, the ex-wife, the cupboard.
He picked up a porn star, paid her to have dinner with him, introduced her to his ex-wife, as you do, went to a hotel, got drunk, got naked.
The room goes from nervous laughter to dead silence. Then he turns on the Hollywood Foreign Press Association, the people who hired him, accusing them of taking bribes from movie studios.
That the only reason The Tourist was nominated was so the Hollywood Foreign Press could hang out with Johnny Depp and Angelina Jolie. That is rubbish. That is not the only reason. They also accepted bribes.
He attacks Sex and the City too. He attacks the airbrushed poster. He attacks Scientology and calling out two heterosexual actors pretending to be gay as the opposite of some famous Scientologists.
Jim Carrey and Ewan McGregor, two heterosexual actors pretending to be gay. So the complete opposite of some famous Scientologists then.
The Hollywood Reporter, NBC, and the BBC all run headline coverage the next morning. Robert Downey Jr. takes the stage later in the night and dryly tells Gervais the vibe of the show has been hugely mean-spirited with mildly sinister undertones. Gervais isn't invited back for 2012. While Ricky Gervais checked the entire industry, this next comedian checked one specific superstar at the worst possible moment. Sarah Silverman roasts Britney, September 9th, 2007, the MTV Video Music Awards. Britney Spears has just performed Gimme More. The performance is widely panned. She's in the middle of a public mental health crisis, and the next person MTV books to walk on stage is Sarah Silverman.
Oh, hi, Sarah.
Hey, Brittany.
Y'all ready for tonight?
Yeah, and thanks for the material.
This is a sketch, Silverman pretending to meet Britney backstage, but every joke in it is from her live VMA roast. She tells Britney she's going to open with vertical smile and close with diarrhea. She mocks Britney's body, her career, her divorce, and then she goes after Britney's two young sons.
Isn't it great? Nobody is going to be able to tell that you had 2 kids with that gold-digging tramp magnet.
Oh, that's nice.
Then comes the line that will define Silverman's career for the next 16 years.
You lost your mind, you lost your hair, you lost your manager, you lost your figure, you lost your panties, and now you're probably gonna lose your kids, and tonight, probably your career.
Britney is sobbing backstage. She writes about it 16 years later in her 2023 memoir, The Woman in Me, that she was sobbing hysterically while it was happening. The clip resurfaces after the Framing Britney Spears documentary in 2021. Silverman publicly apologizes. She tweets that she wishes she could delete it but can't. While Sarah checked Britney with jokes, this next comedian checked an entire room of A-listers with a song. Seth MacFarlane's We Saw Your Boobs, February 24th, 2013, the 85th Academy Awards. Seth MacFarlane walks out to host. He opens with what was supposed to be a one-time joke. Instead, it becomes a full musical number, with backup singers, with lyrics, with names.
Jack Hathaway, we saw your boobs in Brokeback Mountain. Halle Berry, we saw them in Monsters Ball. Nicole Kidman and Eyes Wide Shut, Marissa Tomei and the rest.
While Seth got checked by every major outlet, this next comedian got checked by the network itself. Kathy Griffin gets censored, September 8th, 2007, the Creative Arts Emmys. Kathy Griffin wins Outstanding Reality Program for My Life on the D-List. She walks up to accept the award, and in 20 seconds, she delivers the line that gets her formally censored by the Television Academy.
A lot of people come up here and they thanked Jesus for this award. I want you to know that no one had less to do with this award than Jesus.
She holds the Emmy up, the audience laughs, they don't know what's coming, and then she lands the punchline that becomes a national news story by the next morning.
He didn't help me a bit. If it was up to him, Cesar Millan would be up here with that damn dog. So all I can say is, suck it, Jesus, this award is my God now!
Bill Donahue from the Catholic League calls it vulgar in-your-face hate speech. He demands the Academy condemn her. He pressures E! and Fox. The Academy formally censors the speech for the E! broadcast. They bleep her on the rebroadcast. AP, CBS News, and Time Magazine all run the story. Griffin builds her next Bravo special, Straight to Hell, entirely around the controversy. While Kathy got checked by a network, this next comedian got frozen out by an entire ballroom of A-listers. Jared Carmichael's Frozen Room, January 10th, 2023. The 80th Golden Globes. The show is back after the HFPA's diversity scandal got it pulled off the air the previous year. Jared Carmichael walks out to host. The room expects a normal opening monologue. They get something else entirely.
Hello. Welcome to the 80th Annual Golden Globe Awards. I am your host, Gerard Carmichael.
He pauses, he waits, and then he delivers the opening line that the room does not know how to react to.
And I'll tell you why I'm here. I'm here because I'm black.
Some people clap, most don't, and then he just keeps going. He walks the audience through the HFPA's scandal. He calls them out by name. He tells the room, to their faces, that the organization that hired him had no black members until George Floyd died.
The Hollywood Foreign Press Association, which I won't say they were a racist organization, but they didn't have a single black member until George Floyd died.
The cameras cut to Brad Pitt, to Phoebe Waller-Bridge, to Margot Robbie. They're stiff. They don't know when to laugh. And then Carmichael delivers the line that makes Variety, The Hollywood Reporter, Rolling Stone, and Deadline all run pieces specifically about the room's discomfort.
Like, 1 minute, you're making mint tea at home. The next, you're invited to be the black face of an embattled white organization.
He sits down on the stage steps. He tells the audience he's getting paid $500,000 to host. He breaks down how his friend told him to take the white people money.
Boy, if you don't put on a good suit and take them white people money.
A journalist tweets that the discomfort in the room could power a country. The Hollywood Reporter calls it one of the most awkward host performances ever. Even as critics admire Carmichael's bravery, he isn't invited back. The Globes pivot to Joe Coy. While Jared got checked by a frozen room, this next host invented frozen rooms. David Letterman's Oprah Uma Disaster, March 27th, 1995, the 67th Academy Awards. David Letterman is at the height of his late-night powers. He walks onto the Oscars stage as host. He has prepared one bit. He's been dying to do it all day, and he runs it into the ground.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the 67th Annual Academy Awards. I won't lie to you. I'm very, very excited. And I've been dying to do something all day.
He turns to the audience. He spots Oprah Winfrey in the crowd. He spots Uma Thurman, and he does the bit.
Uma? Oprah? I feel much better. Have you kids met Keanu?
The room laughs politely. Letterman is happy. And then, every few minutes for the rest of the night, he does it again and again and again.
Oprah? Uma, Oprah. It's going to be one of those things I won't be able to stop doing all night long. Uma, Oprah. Well, of course, Forrest Gump said life is like a box of chocolates.
The room dies harder every round. The New York Times runs a headline reading, "The winner isn't David Letterman," Time magazine later names him the worst awards host ever. The Atlantic calls the night the gold standard of Oscar bombing. Letterman, 25 years later, calls it the single biggest professional embarrassment of my life and an explosion of excrement. He believes the disaster contributed to Jay Leno overtaking him in the late-night ratings war. While Letterman got checked by his own bit, this next moment was a comedian checking the room, and by landing crotch first on Eminem, Sacha Baron Cohen lands on Eminem's face. May 31st, 2009, the MTV Movie Awards. Sacha Baron Cohen is in character as Bruno, the Austrian fashion journalist from his upcoming movie. He's wearing a thong, he's wearing angel wings, he's flying through the arena on wires, and he's crash landing crotch first on Eminem in the front row.
It's Bruno. It's been double P. It's been Bruno. It's just a person. My Kugelsack! My Kugelsack!
Eminem's face is buried in Bruno's crotch. The crowd gasps. Eminem doesn't move for a full second. The cameras hold on him, and then 3 rapid hits in under 20 seconds.
My schmuck is losing. My butt. Shut up. Look. What's up? Are you serious? What's up? Are you fucking serious? This is why they call me Silly Shady. Come on, man. Get in the factor. Hey, don't touch me, guys. I've already got a boyfriend.
Eminem shoves him off, he yells, he stands up, and he visibly storms out of the entire ceremony with his entourage. The crowd doesn't know what they just watched. The internet doesn't know either. For 48 hours, Rolling Stone, Polestar, TMZ, and CBC all run with the assumption Eminem was genuinely ambushed and humiliated.
Hey guys, this is my hotel room. Is it in? Stand up. Fantastic. I've lost the Kugelsack.
Days later, Eminem and the head writer of the MTV Movie Awards both confirmed the entire bit had been planned, rehearsed. Eminem tells Rap Radar that after the ceremony, he went back to his hotel and laughed for 3 hours. The MTV clip racks up over 800,000 views in the first 24 hours, tens of millions to date. Sometimes a husband walks out of the front row, and those are the clips that outlive every winner, every speech, every nomination, and the comedians who survive them never quite host the same way again.